So what you're looking at here is two things. Let's start with the first one that I received this morning, March 16th at 9 a.m. And I received this because it's Monday. So what this is my weekly cost report for what I'm actually spending on my LLM calls. LLM calls are what actually allows the AI to operate using Claude, Anthropic Claude as the brain. So the LLM calls are whatever I am querying the AI large language model. Whenever I query one of it, that counts as a LLM call for whatever reason. Now, I have really been mostly using just Telegram. I haven't really used WhatsApp. But so for Telegram for the week, honestly, I think this isn't even just for the week. I think this might be, no, this is just for the week from the 9th to the 16th. All right. So it shows up had 50 calls, 371.3K tokens. So there's two different models that we used, which were Claude Sonnet 4.6, and that's where a majority of the cost was spent right here, which you see is $1.01, and then we've got this right here. We've spent about the same amount that Spotify pays out artists for their music on Claude Sonnet 4.4-6, and so in total we spent $1 this week. And I have done a lot of work, so they're being very generous right now. So this is the breakdown by day, and then we've got a little bar chart right here next to it to kind of represent it. So that is my weekly cost report. So I will receive that every Monday. Should be at 9 a.m. detailing my costs, which will help me keep on top of my spending on this project. Now I do want to add in there what I'm paying for. I do want to add in there what I'm paying for the integrations that I have connected, whether that be Zapier, whether that be just whatever the integration is that I do have connected. I want that cost as well, because that is a monthly thing that I have to pay for. Or if it's, credit based, whatever those integrations are, I do want that also included. So I might do another video where I show you that included as well. But now, so the second thing I have here is my daily. I think this is my daily brief, Monday brief. Yeah. So I have that was supposed to be at 7 a.m. But I was iterating a little bit, so I manually pushed it at 10:17 a.m. All right, so I did manually push it at 10:17, so it's giving me a wrap up of today's schedule. I didn't have anything on the schedule today, whether on my Google Calendar or anywhere else, my cal.com calendar or anywhere else. Now it did bring me some items from Gravity Claw itself, or from the system itself, from the agent itself, on things that I need to pay attention to. So what I have it set up to do is just audit the whole system and just take a look at my schedule, take a look at what's on my agenda, take a look at tasks that I need to do, things that are high priority for me, and send me that report every morning. So those are the two right now that I have received for today. Now I do have other things scheduled, other little briefings scheduled. So right now, let me just copy that from Anti-Gravity, or actually I might be able to I'm not. I just want to make sure I'm not exposing any secrets, because I do that a lot. But you know what? Maybe I don't even have to do that. Let me just copy. So these are the six reports that I do have configured. Now let's go through them a little bit. Okay, so I have the morning briefing daily at 7 a.m., which is what you're looking at right here. I have a tool failure alert, which usually supposed to come at 9 a.m., but I had no tools failing. If a tool goes over 20% failure rate, it will send me this alert. It just checks and sends me that alert if you know all conditions are true. I have my end of the day summary, which I will get at the end of the day. I think this is 6 o'clock. Message pruner daily at 2 a.m. So what this is, it kind of cuts, like trims messages from my database daily at 2 a.m. just to kind of keep it clear, keep it clean, just kind of, try to not overload that, because I do have a cost for that as well. Also, like speaking of like these, like with the token cost report, so I want this to be a token cost report. My VPS costs like $6. I want that in there. Whatever I'm spending on my database is Supabase, Pinecone, because I have two different memory systems implemented is with Supabase and Pinecone, so those are working in parallel. So whatever the cost is for those two as well, I do want here in the token cost report. So I do have a deep security audit every Monday at 5. No, DEP. That's my packages. So it's gonna audit my packages, pretty much all my code, every Monday at 5, and then Mondays at 4. It'll do it'll just bring me things that it thinks like, okay, this is how we can evolve the system. This is how we can, it's changes that we can make and things and such. So so these are 2 of these 6 cron jobs, what we call them, but these are like reminders or scheduled tasks that I did talk about on the last video that you can set up. You honestly can set up any scheduled tasks, but again, it's all about creativity. How can you use the agent to help you just be better, overall. So let's read this. You have 2 high priority items: blocking workflow. Investigate why Telegram isn't processing messages 0 received yesterday. Well, that's because I just set this up yesterday. And enable tool usage for Telegram workflows. Once those are resolved, shift to the optimization task, moving to Sonnet Flash tier usage, and setting up monitoring alerts to track performance going forward. I do think this last thing right here is something that I'm going to need to set up. Also just fallbacks like email. So if there's anything wrong, it'll email me. All channels report online, but yesterday's 0 message processing is a red flag. Start by checking integration logs to identify the bottleneck. So it's really just the setup, the fact that it was just set up yesterday that is causing that. But we do have a clear system as far as this is concerned, and ready to continue optimizing. So that is that part, and I'll do memory. I think next we'll probably do a little breakdown of the memory. So appreciate you. Safety, love.